health of the hips, knees, and feet work together. So a way to strengthen them at your desk or in the middle of the room is first to start with your feet much wider than hips distance apart. Make sure your knees track in the same direction as the middle of your toes. Move with your breath. If you forget which part is inhale and exhale, don't worry about it, just breathe. Inhaling, bend your knees. Make sure that you keep the arch in your lower back. Drive your legs as you exhale up to standing. So this can be done again, holding your hands on the chair, or you can bring your hands together. Warming up the quadriceps, hips, and hamstrings, you'll have more access to the curve of your lower back. When you bring your feet more narrowly to outer hips, to inner hips distance apart, it's important that your feet and knees face the same direction. The four corners of your feet and the four corners of your knees face in the same direction. If your inner thighs and quadriceps are really tight, your feet may need to turn out a little bit for your knees to go in the same direction, so you have to play around with it. Every time you bend forward, make sure that you hinge from the crease of your hips. Many of us will need to bend the knees quite a bit to keep this lower back arch. Bending forward is one of the most important things to do correctly. If you bend forward like this over and over, it breaks the back or overstretches the ligaments of the back and puts pressure on the L4, L5, and S1, which are the most commonly injured discs in the back. Every time you bend forward, bending your knees as much as you need to keep the bend, the initiation of the bend from the crease of the hips to maintain the arch of the low back. And once that is clear, you can play around with inhaling down, turning toes in, exhaling forward. Inhaling down, scooting the feet out, hinging from the hips, bending the knees as necessary, exhaling forward. Stretching the quadriceps daily in many different ways is very important, especially if you have a desk job. Earlier I taught you about holding hand to foot, even taking an old tie. Nobody uses those anymore. Lassoing your foot and holding the foot. Now that you're more open, you can switch it by taking opposite hand to foot. Now you begin to work with the cross patterns of the body. Anchor the shoulder back. You can even more fully multitask by lifting and lowering your heels. As you lift and lower your heel, pressing into the big toe, the mound of the large toe, you're setting a foundation of balance from your foot all the way through your hips into your shoulders. Taking the gaze over the shoulder of the arm that's holding the foot allows the shoulder blades to curl down and into your upper back.